Oh, hello. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Testing.
Oh, yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in the rain.
Hell yeah.
You're a trooper.
We're both from rainy climates, aren't we?
Yeah. So this is, I guess it's nothing, but still it's like something.
Yeah. No. Once you get spoiled by the California weather, you're just not into it.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know. I'm dressed like, this is actually how I dressed in high school. Just a total sweatpants hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
And I just didn't care.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't imagine like, oh, wait, what grade do you teach? Where do you teach?
Right now, 10th.
10th. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny. 'Cause I was like, I couldn't imagine. Like, do they dress like very maturely now?
No.
Oh, wow. So I just watched just movies only, and I just think it's euphoria.
They wear like hoodies all the time.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Did they dress like that before Billie Eilish, or did that set a change?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably before.
Okay.
I think it's always been in to dress bummy. You just...
Yeah, at school, we don't care.
No, we don't care
about school. Just sets us up for our whole lives.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah, no one cares.
Let's have some coffee. When you said a black coffee, cheers. I was like, ooh, we'll go to Gelson's instead of Starbucks. It might be really hot. I just got it. We just both burn our tongues.
It's delicious.
Right? Isn't their coffee good? Sorry, these got the drip lid. We can take
that's
the
okay.
lids off.
That's okay. I'll just be extra careful.
There we go. More danger?
Oh, we're taking the... Okay.
I don't know. Was that dumb or smart?
We'll just be very careful around her equipment. Or maybe when we're not drinking, put the lids back on. I don't know.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, man. You know what I was laughing at the other day? So I do the apartment out of my apartment. If you can't tell, they can't see what we're looking at. And there's this cute little Armenian guy. He's always out front. And I'm like, does it look like I'm like running like a prostitute ring or something? Like I'm constantly going out and bringing in different dudes and girls. Like, what does he think I'm doing? He's looking like he sees it happening.
I'm sure he doesn't care. He'd probably help you run it if you wanted help.
That's true.
Be like, hey, do you need help with whatever you
I'm looking for a producer,
For a
co-producer. Are you interested at all? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So you see my bathroom. So I'm moving also. And you don't realize how addicted you are to Amazon until you start packing up.
Yeah.
I have things not even opened, like face products. And then I'm like, well, what do I do? Like, 'cause you don't want to throw them out because you spent the money.
Yeah.
But now you know you don't want it because you've nailed down your face care. Boom. Just kidding. Still break out every day. It's awful. But yeah, that's quite the conundrum I'm at. I'm like, get rid of it, but don't get rid of it.
Right. Did you ever do the FabFitFun or like the Birch boxes?
Yes, that's what I have all of I did Birchbox.
Yeah.
It was like Christmas every week or month, whatever it was. You did that too?
Oh, yeah. I have like boxes of samples.
Yes. It's a whole bin of samples.
Yeah.
But they're nice.
Yeah.
They're so nice.
I know. I didn't want to get rid of them, and I just moved out to California with everything in my car.
Me too. I just whatever fit. My TV was like my big thing. TV and clothes.
Yep. And I could not part with those samples. Like I was like shoving little bags of samples like everywhere. I was like, wherever these will fit. Like,
right?
I need these expensive samples. So stupid. So stupid.
I don't know. So I'm still there. Do you still have all of your samples?
I have a few. I use some.
Yeah, I use them too. But the thing with makeup is it lasts so long.
It does.
And the samples are a lot of them are full size pretty much. So like I don't know what to do. And then I have like 50 nice little bags that don't fit any of my makeup brushes. They're like too small to actually be useful.
Yeah.
But they're so cute.
I know.
It's a tough life.
I gave mine away to my students. I put them,
that's good.
I put them in a prize box.
That's so perfect. There you go. So that's the thing. If someone has it and is using it and is happy to have it, I'm good with seeing it go.
Right.
But I'm learning, like I haven't moved in 10 years. I'm like, what do I do with play jewelry?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you don't give that to someone, but tossing it, I'm like, I feel so wasteful. I don't know.
And then I felt so good giving things to Goodwill. Just what
Mm.
I did with most of my stuff before I left Ohio. And then I found out that they only keep like a very small amount of what they get.
What do they do with it?
I think they just put it in the landfill.
Really?
I've read that they're super picky and like I was reading up on recycling and things like that. And you know, those articles that they're like, well, only 10% of the stuff you recycle gets recycled.
Yeah.
And then they talked more about consumerism and they were like, and most of what you donate doesn't even get kept. I was like, oh,
Damn.
great. I was trying to be responsible.
Yeah. Well, at least if I always bring everything to Goodwill, but I know there's certain things they don't take. And lately, if you go, they have the sign up front that's like, not accepting furniture, not accepting. I feel really bad for doing this. I didn't know what to do. I put my whole dining set out front
Mm-hmm.
of like the apartment and a fan and my desk chair. Luckily, before it was raining.
Normal.
And luckily, the fan and the desk chair went right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, phew, I don't have to worry about that. Someone's going to use it. And it's not in the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
But the table took 2 days for someone to grab. And I was like, I feel like such a piece of shit.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. You know what? They were probably eyeing it the whole time. Just needed to get a truck and a friend.
Yeah. And now it's gone. And hopefully in a great place.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you should feel bad at all.
But you always see that furniture out front and you're like, who just puts their furniture out front?
Right.
But then you have furniture and you're like, what do I do with this?
Mhm.
Put it out front.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in good condition, people snag it right away.
Yeah.
People are very happy to curb pick.
We weren't saying good condition, but
Well, you know, if it's in usable condition, I feel like people are very happy to take it in LA.
Yeah, that's what they should put instead of usable.
Yeah.
Still works.
Yeah. For the next person who moved here with nothing.
It's yeah.
This is for you.
Mhm. And that was handed down to me. So it really it's full circle here in LA. It's working out great. I just bought my first couch. Did you go straight to the west side from Ohio?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably like the smartest move, if I would say, because it's such a nice area over there.
Yeah, I like it over there.
Because then you just move to like a vacation spot.
Yeah, it's fun. It's super fun.
How long ago did you move here?
2.5 years.
So you're still fresh.
Yeah, it'll be June 2023 will be 3 years.
Okay.
End of June, yeah.
And you like it? Because it's got to be very different from Ohio.
I love it. I love the weather and I hate the traffic. I mean, the traffic's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
There's nothing like LA traffic, but oh yeah, I love being here.
That's
It's
good.
wonderful.
I love it too. I loved it instantly. It was like, it feels like home. I don't know. It shouldn't.
Well, you came from a vacation spot.
Yes.
Yeah. What part of Florida?
South Florida.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're used to like sunshine. I'm used to like depression.
Yep.
And sadness.
It's good to build your comedy career with, though.
It is.
Really get it going.
Yeah.
I went to Ohio once, of course, to Cedar Point, where probably everyone just goes for. But it was fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
That
a crazy park.
Was crazy.
Did you love it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad would take us every summer growing up to a different theme park. So that was the farthest one we did. And I was learning how to drive stick shift from Florida to Ohio.
Was that scary?
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
He was like, here we go. Like we taught myself like in the back, like in the neighborhood before.
Mhm.
But that was the first, like, we're going for it.
Like on the freeway.
We're
just doing it.
My palms were just drenched the entire
Oh,
time.
yeah. I still don't know how to drive stick shift. I was never taught.
Yeah, most people don't.
Yeah.
My parents do. For my brother and I's first car has to be stick, so then you know, which very helpful, but also not really. You know, it came in handy.
It's knowledge
once.
you can like tuck in and use at another time.
Yeah.
But if you're in an emergency and the only car available is,
you'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
I think my whole life, once we needed to use a car to borrow a car that was stick, and I was like, I was the only one. And that'll probably be the last time in my life it comes in handy. But it's still fun.
Yeah.
Definitely, I wouldn't recommend buying one.
This coffee's delicious.
Isn't it? That's why I told you
Yeah.
when you said black coffee. It's just from Gelson's Bakery. They have the best
It's great.
coffee,
Like
but usually
Gervais.
people want like not black coffee.
Do you drink black coffee too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is my jam every
Yeah,
morning.
it's the best. Mm-hmm. I've lowered my coffee standards, but it's still good. I have the McDonald's app because I'm classy. And they do a free, I will keep saying free. They do $1 coffee a day at the app. Any
Oh,
size coffee from McDonald's.
I didn't know
So for a
that.
black coffee, I'll just get like a large black iced coffee for $1.
Yeah,
Just rocking out.
that's awesome.
I know, and it's not this good, but it's good. It's
Yeah.
Starbucks good, I think.
Yeah,
Equivalent.
yeah.
Maybe sometimes way better.
I think McDonald's has a decent coffee.
Yeah.
For the price.
For
yeah.
the price. It's not bad.
No.
Ah.
No.
So you thought of your wiener.
I did think of my wiener.
I want to hear all about your wiener.
Oh my gosh. This lady was a wiener.
Oh no.
So I've always been bothered by this. Not bothered enough to like be enraged, but just enough to be annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
When people have no qualms about holding up a line.
Oh yeah.
And it's very obvious
Mm-hmm.
that this is what's happening.
Yeah.
So there was a woman at Ralph's and she had a coupon.
Oh, you're hitting all the, yeah.
The coupon went through fine. They gave her the total and she was directly in front of me.
Okay.
She was probably early 60s. So she was like around my mom's age.
Okay.
Between 60 and 65. And she writes a check. And I'm like, okay, like people don't really do that anymore.
You never
but
see that.
just an extra minute or two.
No big deal.
It's her right to write a check. All good. Little weird. And then she writes the check and they put it through like the machine and process it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Stick it in the drawer. The guy shuts the drawer and hands her receipt. And she looks at the receipt and she said, "Oh, this is 17 cents off." I was like,
no.
how did you calculate that in your head?
First of all, great math skills. Yeah.
That would be 17. And the cashier explained to her several times that your coupon takes off like 50 cents or whatever off of the total pre-tax, but then once it was taxed, it was 17 cents more
Okay.
than what she thought. And a supervisor was called over. She held up the line.
Oh.
Someone remarked, "It's only 17 cents." And she yelled, "It's my 17 cents."
Ooh.
And they kept trying to explain to her. They ended up not just giving her the money. Like at that point, I was like, okay, grab 17 cents off of the drawer.
Yeah, I would just take 17 cents out of my bag, please.
Just take the loss.
Yeah.
And they didn't. The supervisor just kept explaining to her over and over and over that this is what happened. And they just had a back and forth. It was probably for about 7 minutes.
That's way too long.
And I was like, wow, like I can't believe this is happening. And I can't believe either of you are okay with this. Like you should just give her the 17 cents out of the drawer.
Yeah.
Make a note or whatever so the guy's drawer is not short at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Or you should just move on and forget about your 17 cents.
Or pull her aside also so then the rest of the line can move.
Yeah. And it was busy.
The lines at Ralph's have been chaos since the quarantine ended or starting then.
Yeah.
There's always the longest lines.
Mm-hmm. And they only have like 2 of them open.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have like eight lines, but only 2 cashiers.
Such a tease. Get rid of the rest of the line so we don't feel like you're messing. I'm like waiting for one of the lights. What do you think about when you're like in line and then the new number pops open and then everyone behind you goes?
It's frustrating.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
I'm like, I was standing here the whole time. Never mind me, guys.
And then you watch them skip away as you're just still standing there behind some dumb person.
And it's always, I can usually get away with just a basket because it's just me, but it's always when I have like a cart full and I've put it all on the belt.
That
you're
happens.
Stuck. And it's like, well, why would I move my stuff?
You're just stuck.
You guys go. You were gonna go anyway. So.
But thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's a good wiener, though.
Thank you.
Yes. Gosh.
What's your wiener?
So I went to, was it this week? I think Monday. I went to the dermatologist, and I called, and as I can never find street parking there, but I called again because I feel like they said no. But I wanted to double check. I was like, "You guys don't validate the garage, right?" Like, I want to call and just think, of course they would change it, because why wouldn't they? Because I was running late. I don't have time to look for the parking on the street. And they said, no, we don't. And I said, okay, fucking awesome. So I just park in the garage so I'm not late. And I'm like, ugh. There's no person really involved here. This is just a generalized, this shouldn't be a thing, wiener. So the parking is not validated for a doctor's office attached to the parking garage. It's the parking garage below the office. One building here. And it's the one of those garages that's the $3 every 15 minutes.
No.
Why? Why would they do that?
The doctor will keep you waiting an hour.
You wait for a while.
Yeah.
So, but like, first of all, don't make a parking garage that's every 15 minutes.
Right.
Go minimum. It should really be nothing under an hour, but minimum, let's go wild, 30 minutes. Because to get out of your car, to park your car, and to get out and to get to the place is 15 minutes. You're already $3 in. You're just like seeing this ticker go. Then you get in the office and they're like, what's your name? There's the copay. Hold on, blah, 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 blah. So I just in every parking garage in LA seems to do the 15-minute thing. A lot of them do.
It adds up really quickly.
Yeah. Or if anything, the good garages will be like first hour free. Then it's like then every second $20.
Right. That's like American healthcare in a nutshell. Like,
it really is.
American healthcare, and you'll pay for your parking.
Yes. It's just like a slap on the back. It's wild. So yeah, I just had to bite it, and it was I paid $9.
That's an annoyance.
Yeah.
That's a weenie for sure.
Total weenie. Just want to go to the dermatologist. And so I went. I feel like I'm like a broken record about a small thing that happened to me, and I'm like, people lost limbs, but my eyebrows started falling off, and I found out it was alopecia. It's growing back. But this was another weenie about the dermatologist. Is I went to the girl. She gives me a cream, which I'm making a joke out of this, so I'm excited, kind of, now. Yeah. So she gives me a cream every morning and night. I'm putting this topical on, and she goes, 3 to 4 months, it'll grow back. Cream in morning and night. I'm so good with it. And then she's like, you can't be on it 2 weeks in a row, so 2 weeks on, 1 week off. I'm timing it on my calendar. I'm so organized. I'm like, I'm nailing this topical.
Yeah.
Nailing it. Nothing's happening here. No growth. So I go back 4 months later. And she's not there. I go see a guy. And he goes, oh, yeah, the topical doesn't work. And this was the day that I paid for the parking, too. And I was like.
That's a real slap in the face.
What?
That's terrible.
I was so perfectly using it because she told me to do it.
They look great now.
Thank you. I've colored it in, but it's a lot better.
Yeah.
But he ended up doing like shots throughout it, which hurt like a bitch. But I was like, give me my eyebrow, give me my eyebrow. And that started stimulating it, whatever the issue was.
That's good.
So, but don't try the topical on me. I don't need.
Right. Give me the proven eyebrow growth method.
Whatever the hell definitely works. Right. I want that one.
Right.
But I'm like, what if I didn't see him? Because I remember when I made the appointment, they were like, oh, she doesn't work that day. Are you fine with seeing the other doctor? And I was like, yeah, same office, same practice, you would think. Not the same. And I was like, thank God I went when she's not there. Would she have given me the shot? I don't know. Does she think this is fucking funny? She's got one eyebrow.
I wish I were a comedian. No eyebrows for you. Just pure jealousy.
Oh, man. So that was, another wiener about the same giant wiener day.
Ugh.
But then at the same time, you have to be happy. You're like, okay, that doesn't work, but there is something else that does work.
Right.
So overall, you're like, I am happy. Just mad that this took so long to figure out.
Yeah. I'm glad they did, though.
Yeah.
And like I said, your brows look great.
Thanks. I was mad because we all have insecurities, but hair as an Italian girl, I always loved my hair. Thick eyebrows, long hair. Oh, and the time that happened, I feel, anyone listening, I've talked too much about this. I'm sorry. I have one small problem and I freak out. I felt bad because I felt ugly. My eyebrow was missing. So I went to go get a haircut. I asked for a trim. She cut off. My hair was here. I asked for a trim. She cut it to here. So now I'm walking out with one eyebrow like, my hair's on.
Oh.
And I've never had short hair before. My boyfriend's like, it looks the same. And
It's
I'm like,
really long.
thanks.
It's still really
this
long.
is so much better. It was to here. And it was to here when I went in.
So an 8-inch trim.
8-inch trim. I got my money's worth for sure. I don't need a haircut for another year, but you have nice long hair too, so you'd get it.
I've started using the word dusting with my girl.
What's dusting?
I'm like, just a dusting.
Oh my god! That's the verbiage I didn't know I needed.
Just a little dust on the floor.
That's where I went wrong. I asked for a trim.
Well, I've had like 4 or 5-inch trims.
That's not a trim.
Yeah,
Anything under 2 inches is a cut.
Yeah.
Or over 2 inches.
Yeah, for sure.
Dusting. Do you have a good hairstylist?
I love mine.
Oh my! Next time I need one, I'm coming to your lady because I don't have anyone out here.
She's great.
I typically go in Florida when I'm there because it's like $30 and it's so cheap. But I can't always depend on my hair length being the time I go home.
Right.
So next time I need a little dusting.
Yeah, just a little dusting.
Oh my gosh!
And she'll do like this with her fingers.
Just to keep it healthy.
Yeah,
just to keep it healthy.
Make sure it doesn't look like scraggly or whatever.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's why I went. I got a photo, like stage photos are always the worst photos. So I get like the batch and I'm like, okay, fix your angles, bro. But also my hair. I look like a horse in the back. So that's why I was like, I need a dusting.
That's what you need.
No, I got single mom in the city. I've never, I was staring in the mirror. And I went wild. I was like, maybe if I learned how to curl my hair, I could make this work.
Yeah.
I bought like 3 curling irons, couldn't figure those out. So then I bought the beach waver, which automatically curls your hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. So then it became the most expensive haircut because I kept buying products for this.
Did you like the beach waver?
Oh my God, yeah. Have you seen those ads?
I've seen the ads.
Oh, it works great.
Okay.
You should definitely get it because I'm not good at curling. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not good with that stuff. But the beach waver, I got it from my mom too.
Okay.
She loves it.
Oh, okay.
Worth every penny.
Okay.
Totally. But do what is it? The 1.5, the 2-inch one or the 1.5? Not the thin one.
Okay. Oh yeah, you don't want like skinny ringlets.
Yeah. When I'll look at what size I got and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah. If anyone looked at the beach waver ads, the automatic hair curler that wouldn't get off my screen till I bought it. It works.
It looks great in the ads.
Right?
It looks really great.
Those things will get you.
Speaking of eyebrows, I haven't had mine done since September because my lady last time I went took off half of my left one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And then she tried to gaslight me.
What do you mean?
And she told me that it's because I'm blonde.
Oh no.
And I was like, ma'am. That's not blonde hair, that's zero hair.
That's no hair.
This is bald.
Yeah. Because it's blonde.
And my brows aren't even blonde. My hair is blonde because I bleach it.
Yeah.
So I walked around with like half an eyebrow.
No, that's really bad.
It was really bad. I put like an Instagram story and stuff up.
Oh no.
But I'm just looking for a good eyebrow person.
I have a good eyebrow person.
Okay, that would be great.
Yes, if anyone's listening. When I first moved out here, I've been here, I told you 10 years. I was on Yelp because I was like, it's scary when you move to a new town. You lose all of your people, all your eyebrows, hair. What do I do? Yep. And I found this lady. Her name's Aruna. Did you do threading or wax?
Wax.
I was thinking wax because of the eyebrow thing. She could have threaded that. She could have, but this lady's threading though.
Okay.
Have you ever done threading?
No, but I'm willing to try.
It's a new thing. You should totally do it.
I'll try it.
She does it in. My mom. She's been a painful lady. My mom will come with me when she's in town, and she does it it still sometimes hurts, but she's gentle for threading. Okay. But yeah, I've been going to her for 10 years. She started at this on Hollywood Boulevard, this little hole in the wall. Do you know that weird alley? It sounds hard to say. It's really hard to describe. It's like this little sidewalk in this alley. It kind of looks like one of those ones in Venice, but it's on Hollywood. Anyways, now she has a nice big place across from the Target in West Hollywood.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's like $10.
What?
They're always perfect. Always, but you always have to make sure. I learned the hard way
Mm-hmm.
that you need a Runa. Because
Aruna.
the lady who owns it is the name on the sign. I got the second lady once
Mm-hmm.
who was a subbin, and I trusted her because it's Aruna's
Mm-hmm.
place.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch. No.
Aruna.
Yeah, I'll text it. I'll
Aruna.
text it to
Okay,
you.
cool.
But yeah, perfect. I haven't been
Yeah.
since my eyebrows, but then you learn like, because yours still look good. You learn like, you don't have to go as much as you think.
Yeah, I let them grow in, and I like try to pluck the middle.
Yeah, you got it. I get the uni.
But,
I got this one right now that's like, can you see? See, it's just like this one guy. It's like
it's not noticeable.
trying to make its debut. I keep looking at it in the mirror, and I'm like, I don't know.
I love that I get new ones. Like I didn't used to have them like migrating down my
They go
face.
so low now. Oh my god.
I'm like, is my face falling? Is this aging, or is it the hair coming down?
It's so weird. Maybe it's a mix of both.
It might be.
I'm like, see, those ones I easily pluck myself because
yeah.
I'm like,
Just
there's
pull
no
'em out.
risk of getting your eyebrow because they're 2 inches away.
Right.
And then it's like this hair gets thicker.
Yeah.
So I got this hair getting thicker, and then these just becoming one. Maybe at one time you're gonna just have like a C around your eye. I don't know what's about to happen. Shit's wild.
I knew an older woman from my hometown. She's gone now, just the sweetest woman, but she would take the pencil and she would connect all the way down.
What?
So like to her last brow.
Oh.
So it was like she would just like,
oh no.
they were really long, and
Oh.
it's like, oh man, we gotta get those.
Yeah, those aren't. Don't connect the dots that far.
But whenever I pluck one, it like reminds me of her. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's so cute.
But when you're older, you can kind of do what you want.
Doesn't matter. It's
Like,
endearing.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just try.
Yeah, be unique, be you.
Yeah, it'd be hopefully to have like, I'm hoping by the time I get old, I'll have laser hair removal done.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be well maintained.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like, oh, I just learned, I was gonna say the permanent makeup. You can do that.
Yeah.
I just learned this. Have you heard of lip blushing? Me neither. I heard of it last week.
Like a tattoo lip?
I guess this is a new thing. And then I just saw it when I was waiting for our coffees at Gelson's, where everyone gets their coffee, which I should put this lid on. It's getting cold. So lip blushing is the new trend right now. And I think it's for like 3 to 5 years. I could be wrong, but that's what the one lady said. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't know that the pain would be worth the result.
Yeah.
When you can just color your lips like this
Mm-hmm.
in like 3 seconds.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. I
wouldn't do it.
For all the reasons.
Yeah, no.
And also different colors.
Yeah, it's not.
I think it's gone too far. They're like, okay, so we know people will spend all their money they have on their lips.
Right.
What else can we do?
Right.
I go through phases of like, I have a joke about my lips being small because, but I go through phases where I'm like, I'm totally fine with them. And then I'm like, man, but wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah. I've thought about like within the next couple years maybe getting just a little filler and maybe some stuff around here just to smooth things out.
I got my acne scars fill with filler.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either until like I was on my wits end trying to figure out what to do because it was like when the light hit it was like the ice pick scars.
Oh, gotcha.
And it just drove me wild. I hated them so much because also it's like a reminder, like look at all those. Remember high school? And yeah, this one lady I popped up on my Instagram. She showed a before and after of this guy that had horrible acne scars, and the after was like whoa. So I went to her. I just did it once. And this was over a year ago now because it's supposed to be every 6 months and still holding in tight. She just filled them on up.
That's great.
So cool.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. And I was like,
amazing.
I'm ready for Hollywood, baby. You can't have acne scars here. So there is good stuff. I think the coolest thing I've ever done face-wise was micro needling. Have you seen the bloody face thing?
I have seen the pictures. I've never done it.
I did it.
You
and
recommend
I
it?
loved it. They numb your face so it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
And then after, your face looks amazing. It's like a fresh little baby.
Now, when that wears off, how does your face feel like in the following days?
it takes like 4 days to fully go away. It just gets less red and less red. The day you get it done, you're like, you need to couch it. Because I think more mentally you're exhausted from having your face needled. But yeah, it just like looks perfect.
Does it hurt though after the numbing?
No,
wears
not
off?
at
it
all.
doesn't hurt
No,
after.
there's no pain involved, or else I would
Okay.
not do it because I'm a bit baby.
I think I'd be into that too.
Yeah, it's because I like the stuff that doesn't change your face. You're just keeping your own skin healthy.
Right.
Kind of stuff. So that one, if I had the money, I'd get it. It's like $200, which isn't that bad for face things.
Yeah.
But
how often does it have to like be redone?
I think seriously people go like once a year, or like whatever. Maybe you could go more, but yeah, I did it 3 times.
I'm learning so much here. That's so great.
We'll never get lip blushing, but we might needle our faces. My mom waxed my eyebrow off the day of my prom.
Really?
That was a fun.
Oh.
I said I had a chonga eyebrow because in Florida we said chonga a lot, like a Latin girl.
Oh, okay.
It's probably really offensive.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, and most people haven't. You know, like cholo. But for a female one, we said chonga, which, sorry if it's offensive. I didn't know. So I look like a chonga. Just one thin eyebrow.
Oh, gotcha.
Because my mom would do my eyebrows growing up.
She didn't match the other one.
I didn't. I said, let's just go with this look.
Just asymmetrical.
Yeah, just all my photos. I'm like, all right. So so the whole reason I did the podcast, which is like a favorite thing about comedy, is that you make the miserable moments, like we've been talking about, into jokes. So it's up to you. What do you want to start with? A moment that you did not turn into a joke, or one that you did?
I'll do one that I did.
Okay.
And I'm a teacher. Most people who would listen to me know that. And the kids, I mean, they roast me. They are rough. They are mean.
I couldn't imagine being a teacher.
They are bullies to their teachers and to other students sometimes.
Yeah, kids are evil.
But yeah, I had a kid tell me that I wasn't the fattest bitch on the planet.
What?
One day.
Yeah. That you were, was he trying to be nice?
I think he was trying to be funny. And I was having like a rough day. Like I was at my desk. Like I was always up greeting them and like walking around and talking to them and stuff. But this particular day, I was like at my desk and like trying to figure something out on my computer or read an important email or something. I just like wasn't with them at that moment. And he was like, don't be sad. Like you're not the fattest bitch on the planet.
Oh my God.
And I was
what did you do?
I was just like, oh, I know. Like, I know. Like, but the way I twisted the joke was I act like I was crying in my car, which happened all the time, but not on this particular day. Happened like half my teaching career.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, the student stopped me and was like, cheer up, you're not the fattest bitch on the planet. So I made it like he was trying to be nice, but really I don't think he was.
Yeah.
And then my comeback, he had a mom who was bigger. My comeback in the joke is, I know I'm not the fattest bitch on the planet. I met your mom on conference night.
Oh!
But in reality, I didn't.
Yeah, because you'd probably get fired.
Yeah, I didn't tell him his mom was fat in real life. Like, come on.
Can you imagine that if you did?
I'm a monster.
Oh, that's really funny though.
But like him saying that and then me kind of thinking in my head, well, and then I was like, wait, his mom's big. Like that kind of is like what put the joke together. Yeah.
That's perfect. That's a good one. I'm sure that always does well.
It does. People like it. People like revenge stories.
Definitely.
Especially if you start out as a victim and then you're on top. People are like, oh.
That's very true. Everyone loves that. And you don't expect it either.
You don't.
At all.
No, no you don't.
In my head, like even you saying it, like I picture the kid's face, like a facial expression changing. Yeah. Even though you don't even mention him after that.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Ugh, these fucking kids.
I'll tell you, they are really something.
Jeez. My mom was a teacher my whole life, middle school. So I heard tons of stories. And like her first school, I don't know if this happened to you, but I guess like the first school they put you in was like a really bad one. Or like she had to start off, I guess that's not everyone. She had to start off at a like a low income, real shit school.
Oh, okay.
And like I remember she was like, they hit like this lady's pregnant belly once. Like wild things. You're like, what do you mean? Now she quit teaching like a few years ago, and she's a behavioral analyst.
Okay.
She works with kids with disabilities,
Yeah.
and now they kick her ass. She's always like sending me pictures of, like her eye bleeding or like a bruise. She's like, these kids are strong.
It's wild.
Oh my God.
And there's like not really accountability at this point.
Seems like it.
They just kind of do what they do, and you just kind of have to put up with it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I don't know. Do teachers get paid here better than Florida? Probably, right? California and New York, maybe? Or is it still bad?
So this is actually interesting. I don't know if I should even say this on the pod, but who cares?
Be careful if you don't want to say it.
It's okay. I looked up what my salary would be here in California at one of the school districts that had an opening. And it was $15,000 less than what I was making in Ohio.
No way.
With my same degree and same years of experience.
That's weird.
And so I asked one of my friends who's like kind of involved in unions and different things. I was like, am I reading this salary schedule correctly? Because this is what I made in Ohio.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah.
What? You would think California would be the highest.
You would think. So I was like, well, why would I do that? So now I sub every single day. I'm a long-term sub.
That's good.
And they usually will put me in my concentration area.
Like your field.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice because I get little breaks where like I don't have to cover someone long-term and things like that.
And you don't have to run the curriculum. Hard word to say.
Right.
So you just pop in.
Yeah,
that would be better.
Yeah.
You know, I did my sub test, or I went to like the first few things in Florida. I think right after college or in college, I was gonna do a subbing teacher thing for like just instead of waiting tables. And I didn't. I think I went the first day, and then I just didn't go back. I was like,
probably a good choice. That's a good choice.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. I did a lot of things like that. I flew all the way to San Fran, and I did I went to be a flight attendant for Virgin Airlines when that was still a thing. Got the job and then didn't do it.
I think you'd be so good at it.
Yeah, but then you think about it. They get paid garbage.
Oh, they do?
They get paid like
I didn't know that.
Working at a real bad restaurant.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
I had no idea.
And you have to be on call all the time.
Oh. And it would interfere with your comedy.
I applied for it for comedy to get me out here. But then I realized, they didn't get back. They didn't get back to me about getting the job until I already drove out here. I started working at Maggiano's Italian.
Oh,
whoa, fancy!
hey.
I'm like, I made it, Mom. I'm in and out of LA at Maggiano's. Job was shit. But yeah, it all worked out to where I got it too late, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna take that now. But it's crazy all these ways your life almost goes, and how drastically it would change everything if it worked out for the worse, but for the best. Yeah, but teaching. So wow, subbing, that's a good call though.
I like it. I can focus on comedy at night. I'm not spending all my time grading.
Yeah, that's way better.
I'm pretty happy. And I still pretend I'm a full-time teacher on stage.
Yeah, that's smart.
The jokes just work better. I feel like I put my time in. I did 11 years full-time high school.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you're good.
I put my time in.
It's a lifetime amount. You're set.
That's how I feel.
Set. I want to hear what's your other joke? So what's one that you did not make into a joke?
That I did not make into a joke.
Or you tried, it didn't work, or you just said, fuck that, I don't want to talk about it on stage?
I've had some threats from students.
Ooh.
And I was able to turn one into a joke really easily. I think you probably know this joke where the kid's like, I'm going to find your house and kill you. And I'm like, that's crazy. You think I can just have a house in LA?
Yeah. That's a good one.
But there have been more that were like more like offensive and things like that. like more violent, and those I haven't been able to turn into jokes.
Yeah.
I've tried to like use them on stage and stuff, and people are just like completely shut down and upset and unhappy.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to just trauma dump on these people. I found that I took the threat that was like more lighthearted.
Kind of.
You know, I twisted it and made it funny. Like, you just think I'm gonna have a house, and the other threats can just stay where they are.
I think, yeah. That's the thing. It's like you can make everything into a joke.
Yeah.
But some topics the audience would rather just not hear. I think it's it just changes the whole mood too much.
It does.
And then you can't come back, and then the whole show, and like I've heard jokes that the whole show, the whole audience is like, well, fuck.
Yeah. Like, I'm not here to depress everybody. Just tell my therapist the stuff that doesn't work.
Totally. That's smart. I could imagine like teacher stuff. Did you ever have to do like go to prom or anything?
Oh yeah.
Was that fun?
It was, because it was like one of the few times you just got to see the kids doing their thing.
Yeah.
Like, cause like I feel like everything you do during the day is so orchestrated. It's all around like getting them to do something or to perform in a certain way or to understand this piece of material. But at prom, they're just like jamming, having fun. They're dressed up. You know, they want you to like take their picture, and they're like being all cute and sweet. And it's like, oh, wish you were like this all the time.
Right? You little shit.
Wish you were always having fun. But no, I loved going to prom. I loved going to their plays, their basketball and football games and volleyball games. Because it was just events. You got to see them having fun and being themselves instead of being in this environment where expectations are being put on them.
Yeah, my mom, so working middle school, we always have middle school as the worst, but I think that high school would definitely be the hardest of them all.
I think that it just really depends on your personality. Like, I don't like being hugged or touched, and I don't like any sort of whining or anything.
So older.
Like, I subbed at an elementary school, and I was like, I don't care that he looked at you. I don't care that he has scissors. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
About any of this. Like, stop telling me everything that's happening.
Just a bunch of tattletales.
Yeah. And middle school, I think their hormones are wild, and they're just like pretty temperamental. So I felt like high school was my home. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess middle school may be the worst. Because you're hormone. I remember I was a monster when I was 15.
Oh, really?
Which that's something I've never written a joke about just how evil you are at 15. Were you hormonally crazy at 15? Like mean to your mom and stuff?
Probably not.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe a little, like, I'm trying to think. Maybe a little bit here and there.
But overall not.
Yeah, my mom was a little strict.
That's probably why. My mom's super like laid back. I mean, she's like strict in the sense of like I don't know. I wasn't out of control. But hormonally wise, I was a maniac.
Like, I still don't cuss in front of my mom. Like, my mom has only seen me cuss on the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because there is like, it's not a fear, but it's like there's an uneasiness there and I love her very much, but when I'm in her presence, like, I'm on my best behavior.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I was not raised like that at all. My friend Haley, she always brings this up. She was watching my story. It was like my birthday 2 years ago, and it's me, my mom, and my brother. And I'm wearing my birthday hat. It's my birthday. And my brother's like, look at this birthday cunt. And we're like, woo! And she comes from a very strict family.
Yeah.
And she said she watched that video and was like, is that our mom? Like, she's like, I would absolutely die.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. We couldn't do that in front of my mom.
I never cursed in front of my dad growing up. Like, I remember, like, you know, like you turn off your cursing, which is weird, a thing that you can do.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you can
I do
say
it at school.
Yeah, you're like, I'm in this situation.
Yep.
I turn it off.
Yep.
My brother got into like a cursing habit. And I'm like, Ryan, you're cursing every word. I was like, you don't curse at work, right? And he's like, no. And I was like, so you know how to turn it off. Turn it off. And he's like, yeah. He was like, fuck it. But I don't know. I feel like this episode I've dropped the F-bomb a lot. But in general, I try not to, especially on stage. Like, I'm silly dirty, I think.
Yeah.
But I try to reserve the F-bomb on stage. But I guess I go through waves of it. But yeah, I would turn it off for my dad, and then so you can't. It's weird.
No, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's something about a school setting that makes me act a little more formally. And then there's something about, like, if there are older adults present.
I agree with that as well.
I will speak much differently than I do with my friends.
Yeah, I just have, I don't know, it's like intimidating. But then my dad, he started dating a while ago, my stepmom, and she cursed a lot. So then my dad now curses, and I'm like, what are you doing? Now I'm the one
conforming.
I'm like the one telling everyone, stop cursing.
Yeah.
You guys are cursing too much. Like, when I was going through my SNL stage, I wanted to be on SNL my whole life. Did you ever have like the biggest? What was your like SNL? Was like my big one.
I still want to be on SNL.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't dropped it yet. I did stop obsessing. I stopped obsessing.
Okay, that's healthy.
But
probably The Daily Show.
Ooh,
I love some good political satire. That would probably be my dream. Yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough for the politics stuff, but that would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to make it happen.
I don't know how, but we'll try. We'll try our darndest.
I have a really good book if you haven't read it yet. The Writing for Late Night TV. Have you ever read that one?
No, I just took a class. I took a couple of late night classes.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
I've took one before, and all the monologue jokes and stuff.
Yeah, it's super fun. I try to write at least 5 a day.
That's great. During the quarantine, since I had so much time, I was doing the monologue jokes and just practicing writing them.
Oh, yeah.
But this book, I'll show it to you before you go.
Okay.
I read the whole thing. It's all highlighted. It's so helpful. And it's crazy how many things in the book. Also, you're like, I could use these tools for stand-up as well. Even the psychology behind people that they have in the book. But yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Let me see the book. I'll take a picture of it.
And even just I can't wait one day to be in a writer's room.
That's what I want so badly.
Right? Be awesome. If you're watching, we're ready.
I will write for you.
I will write so freaking hard
Get
for
me away from these kids.
Yeah.
I will write so hard for you. You can get me away from these kids.
You will write as hard as anyone could ever write. I'm like, let me just live my dreams over here. Work a job that I care about. That's the craziest thing. Never having a job where you like I've never had a job where I'm like, I'm doing what I love. Besides stand up, like, but full-time job. That will be the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Like all your bills are paid off of it.
I used to feel that way about teaching. My first 8 years, I was like in it.
Hey, that's a good chunk. Yeah.
Everything had to be perfect, and I just wanted to be like the best teacher ever. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm back. No, I'm here. You're here too. It's great.
Hey, 8 years on to do what you love. That's a win.
I consider it a win.
That's a total win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely haven't had 8 years at a job I love.
You will though soon.
We both will. Good. Thanks.
If you don't follow her stand up, follow her stand up.
Yeah.
She's super funny.
Thanks. Right back at you. Yeah, I don't know. SNL. Yeah, that was like Molly Shannon Superstar growing up. That was like my jam. That was like I feel at home.
She your favorite?
Oh yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I love her. I dressed up for her a few years ago for Halloween.
Really?
It was so fun. That was the first time I ever did it. I walked around everywhere. Like they're like, "What are you doing?"
That's incredible.
Yeah. What was your favorite SNL movie or SNL character? I guess because there's the movies will make it harder.
I love Tina Fey.
Yeah.
And I'm a Weekend Update person. So I love Weekend Update no matter who's doing it.
Me too.
Regardless. I just love it.
Yeah. It is a good one.
Tina Fey as Sarah Palin is just like, it's just so iconic.
It is.
I don't know, maybe people don't agree, but
I think everyone
that character was iconic to me. Like, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. When her and Amy Poehler were on at the same time.
So good.
Oh.
So good.
That was a killer combo. Man.
I agree.
I like Colin Jost and Michael Che now.
I do too.
They have a really good dynamic.
I agree.
And they're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I feel bad saying this. Anytime I say something negative, I feel bad. Like, I'll become best friends with the person later down the road.
You might meet them.
And I'll regret this.
Yeah.
But just so I don't mean it. But I was never a huge fan of Seth Meyers on Weekend Update. I did not like it, but I didn't love it. But maybe because it was right after Tina Fey.
That could be.
Right? It was right after?
Yeah.
And then he did it with Amy Poehler, and then he did it.
I never thought about it.
But maybe that's why. Maybe the girl in me was like, Tina's gone!
Yeah, yeah.
Because I like him.
Tina. Yeah, he's great.
But I just remember being like, huh.
And he's a great host on his show.
I mean, he's clearly good enough. He got his own show after it. I see his brother sometimes out here.
I didn't know he had a brother.
Yeah, he's got a brother. I've seen him at ArcLight. I can't believe ArcLight closed and didn't open to pack up. The Dome? Are you kidding me? Hey, any rich person, buy the Dome.
I'd never been there, but people talk fondly of it.
It was so fun. Like, my dad's coming to visit, and I'm like, oh, he loves the movies. And I'm like, I wish I could take him to the Dome.
Well, now... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
AMC's got that tiered seating starting where you have to pay more to, like, be in the center.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I had not heard that.
It's called, you can Google it. It's called, like, AMC Prime.
No.
And the ads are like, experience Prime. And then there's budget tickets that are, like, down right in front of the screen.
The front row is free.
Yeah. And then the tickets up at the top and, like, I think on the outsides maybe.
So the whole movie's just gonna be, the center's gonna be empty.
The center is gonna be Prime, I believe is what they're calling it, and then down in the front's like the budget value or whatever, and then I think up top is like medium pricing.
Ew! AMC is the new Spirit Airlines.
It is.
I
just booked a ticket today though.
On like, Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, I'm like, right now. It's once in a while you can find a different airline, but they're the only ones regularly flying to Cleveland nonstop.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, I got the ticket. The ticket is a decent price. It's fine. But then like bag $47.
Everything
carry
adds
on $47.
Up.
I'm like, I should have just gone with Delta.
Right? JetBlue did the same thing where now there's JetBlue, or they call it Blue Basic, Blue Extra. So the Blue Basic is pretty much the Spirit Airlines thing. It sucks when one company starts this.
Yeah.
Because now it's outside of airlines. What's next? Restaurant
seating. You pay for your chair. You'll get like a surcharge for your seat.
People are just standing on first dates. She's not worth the chair yet. I don't know if she's gonna come back for a second date.
It's $15 extra because you like sat by a window.
Yeah. You want the fish tank?
That'll cost you.
I can't believe that about the movies. My question is, what I always do is I like to go, and whenever someone doesn't sit in the handicap badass recliner seats in the front, I'll take them.
Yeah.
Once you know.
Once you know.
You know. But like, so is everyone, well, how are they going to prevent you buy the edge seat? No one sits in the middle. You move on over. Because movie theaters are never full anymore.
Right.
That's not a thing.
Right.
They missed their opportunity on this is what I think. What are we going to do? Become rich and not care?
Become rich and not care. Sit AMC Prime all the time. Right in the middle.
Oh, sorry, I can't go to the movies. I don't want to be recognized. I'll go to my home movie theater. I guess that's all we have to do.
Such a dream.
Yeah. Right now, I just want to afford an apartment that has the in apartment complex movie theater.
Yeah.
Those are always so like empty feeling though.
They are. I feel like when you live in a really huge apartment complex, which I've only lived in one big complex, I feel like people think like they're almost too cool to use the amenities.
That's so true. I feel the same. It seems like that.
Yeah.
Because they're always empty.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
The times I've gone in the movies in there, you're like, it's cold and doesn't look like it's ever been used. Or like the pool area, like no one's there. I feel like if I lived in one, I say this and it wouldn't happen. I'd use the shit out of those things.
I think you should because people are charging crazy amounts for rent out here.
Mm-hmm.
Use everything you can.
Use it all.
Is there a party room? Use it every day.
Yeah. Computer room. I guess I'm working down here. That would be awesome. We were looking, so I'm moving towards Runyon, and we got like a kind of a good middle. Like it's a nicer building. It doesn't have the extra amenities. It has like a pool and an older gym, which is perfect.
Yeah, that's great.
That's all you need. But when we were looking at these other ones, the extra amenities, all I could think was like, man, look at all these backdrops to film reels in.
You're not wrong.
Right, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You could do all these sketches, like office sketches. I wonder if a lot of people do that. I don't know.
Oh, I bet they do.
It's LA, so this
You're
is
a fool if you don't.
Yeah,
Gosh.
who needs a green screen?
You don't.
Yeah, you're a fool if you don't.
Apartment complex.
Anytime I shoot a reel outside, my boyfriend's like, I can't believe you did that, because he's nervous to film in front of people.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I could care less.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. I'm filming a reel.
Yeah, I mean, I think as long as like you're not like
dancing
or just like causing general disruption. Like I hate prank videos.
Oh no.
I'm like, that's super uncool that you're just like using this distraught person for likes.
Right?
But if you're just doing your own thing and not hurting anyone, who cares?
Just have fun.
Yeah.
I agree though with the mean prank. Someone sent me one of this guy at Target hitting on a guy as a joke. And I'm like, you mean you're bullying him?
Right.
Like this guy's trying to, no. I look at it as like, would you be okay with that person doing that to you, one of your family members?
Right. I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be.
Or like handing homeless people money but videotaping them as you're handing them
That's
the money.
A thing?
I'm like, oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's a guy, he has a very big account, I forget his name. But he like does nice things for people who are down and out.
Mm-hmm.
But he like videotapes the whole thing.
Ew.
And it's like, okay, if you're going through a rough time, why on earth would you want that on the internet forever?
No. And the fact that he's just doing it for views.
Right.
Gross. And he's got tons of followers. You bitch. Yeah. My mom was hope you felt that. Hope.
Person who will never know who we are.
Yeah, you heard that. My mom told me she saw an article this morning that it says that I shouldn't be laughing at this part. I laugh when I shouldn't. I see that the weather, the rain and the cold is getting rid of the homeless people.
Oh.
I don't think it's true. Because where are they going to... moving in the rain sucks.
Well, yeah, and I mean, when weather's inclement, I feel like it's almost safer to just like hunker down.
That's
where
what
you
I
are.
mean.
Yeah.
Like, how are you supposed to move all your stuff?
Right. Yeah, we need a better system to like help people be safe and stuff.
Big time. I don't understand it.
I don't either.
That's one thing I wish I could help. But I feel like they must be doing, like in my head, they have to be like trying to figure out ways and it's not working, right? Or are they just not?
You would hope. I read an article that said there are more housing units open in Los Angeles County than there are people without homes.
Weird.
So I'm like, why don't we have some kind of system to like get people housed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's very sad.
It's definitely sad. I was cold today and I was like, I could not imagine that. That'd be miserable.
Yeah. I parked 1 block away and I was like, am I back in Ohio? Just like cold and freezing.
Yeah. I don't know. We're expecting hail too.
My friend said that it was snowing in Malibu 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, I asked her if she wanted to go hiking and I was like, hey, you want to go hiking this weekend? Because I'm stupid and don't pay attention to things. Or I think it'll just be like dry and clear the next day.
Yeah, because
So
it's
I'm
LA.
like, "Oh,
It should be.
And she was like, it's raining in Malibu today. And this was 2 days ago. And I was like, oh. She was like, so no, we're not going to go hiking in Malibu after it's just rained. And I'm like, okay, understandable.
Just slip and slide.
Slide, yeah, just through the mud.
That's what we're used to. Like, okay, it'll rain, but then it'll be sunny for another couple months.
Yeah.
Not no more.
I know.
What are we going to do?
Get through it.
We'll just have to get through it. Yes, I don't think that's the homeless people will go anywhere for now. My feet are cold. Are your feet cold?
Just a little, but I'm good.
Okay. I think we covered everything. Oh no, the phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing? No.
Oh no. Oh God, pardon me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Such awkward timing while filming. Hello? Liz? Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I told you she was here for the podcast, but I told you that doesn't like don't call me for over an hour because I'm doing. Yeah, you could talk to her. All right, don't be long. We're filming. All right, sorry. It's my agent.
Hello? Yes. No. Absolutely not. I don't think so. No, we're doing a podcast right now?
I told him.
No, we're busy. No. Okay, well, you can talk to her later. She's filming a podcast with me. Yeah, absolutely not. You want her to open? Oh, you want her to open for Sarah Silverman?
Wait! He said that?
Yeah.
Does he know
But
Sarah Silverman?
I told him we're doing a podcast.
Oh, was he still there?
Check it out.
Hello? He's gone.
Well,
Sarah Silverman?
you were busy.
We did make plans first. We did make plans first.
Can't just go opening for people when you're doing a podcast with me, Mandy.
Shit, I'm sorry I almost left you for Sarah Silverman. I absolutely love Sarah Silverman. Oh my God. Could you imagine opening for Sarah Silverman?
It would be incredible.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Imagine it.
I gotta go, guys. Sarah. Oh, I shouldn't have had it on silent earlier.
You missed your chance. I just turned it down for you.
Damn. Well, guess we should go for another hour since we,
gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh man. Well, is there anything you want to plug for the viewers?
You can follow me on all the social media at It's Liz Blanc. So the word it's and then my name. That would be great.
Perfect. I'll put all your links thingies below.
Thank you.
And maybe he could get us just tickets to the Sarah Silverman show if you want to go tonight.
That'd be great.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, bye.
Bye.